Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are inside the shop. Yes, I know it's quite messy. And we are going to be working on the Farmall A. This is not a Super A, this is a regular A. And as you can see, right here we have a crack in the exhaust manifold. So that's going to be our primary goal of this video. One of our next videos that we do is I'm going to take off the air filter, clean it, prep it, make sure that's all set, and replace this hose, which is gone. It's been gone for a while. My dad never really ran it with him. So, and we're going to loop the fuel hose on the outside, I think, this time. So it's a little bit farther away from the engine so it doesn't melt. As I can feel it melting back there a little bit. On another one, sorry, I'm a little phlegmy today. We have to go in here and clean out the mouse nest and then get a little seal for that so that they stop going in there. Sorry about that. And possibly on another one, I'm not sure when I'm going to get to it because she runs just fine. Right now the battery just sits there. I've got to fix the platform, but I've got the battery charging right now. I'm probably going to throw a alternator on here or a generator because this still has the magneto on the other side. So I already took the main cover off. It's sitting over there, right there. I just put these on again so that you could see which one was which and I could remember which one goes where when we go to put this all back together. It shouldn't be too bad. It should be relatively quick and easy. This is our air. That's going over there. This is our oil fill. It's going over there. We also will be changing the oil and oil filter. So remember on the H's, the oil fill was over here. Oil filter. And obviously the oil drain pan. Well, here's the oil drain pan. The oil filter drain. The oil filter. The oil fill. Now this should take 5 quarts. We're also going to take this minute and look at all the tires because that one looks low. This one should take 5 quarts, and our petcocks for testing and checking are over here. So we're going to handle that later. Right now we're going to focus on just the exhaust manifold, especially in this one. There we go. We're going to set that over there. And we might get to cleaning up the leads and everything while we're here because it's supposed to rain for the next 5 days. But I also have a lot of other stuff I need to do over those next 5 days. So up next is these bolts. They are 9/16. I've been spraying them with knocker loose once a day, giving them a little tap, and cruel oil once a day, giving them a little tap. I'm hoping they all come apart relatively quick and easy so I don't have to use heat, but we will if we have to. Now I have ordered a whole new exhaust manifold, the stem coming out the top, and all of the nuts, bolts, and studs should any of these break. I knew it was going to be a monster of a fight, and I didn't want to fight that. I'm tired, man. I am exhausted. Don't mind that, that's just one of the oil pans out there. That's another project, it's expanding because I have them sealed. And we're about to have a massive thunderstorm. Alright, so we are going to take this apart. The gas is off right here. We're going to take it apart right here. And then the carburetor is going to come with. We might just do a full carb clean while we're at it because then we're going to put it back on when we go to put it on the new exhaust manifold. There we go. Alrighty, so step 1. If you couldn't tell, I'm already exhausted. It's been a long day. We're going to pull some of this stuff out. We are going to find a ratchet. There we are. I do have my torque wrench and breaker bar someplace out here already. There they are. They're sitting on the seat right there. And I have the book for this. Where's the book for this? We're going to take a break part way through, obviously, clean stuff up. And the book with all the torques and whatnot is not here right now, so we'll get that in a minute. So let me pop those off real quick, and then we'll get back to work. Tidy, loosey, get an extension so I don't smash my knuckles. Alright, that one broke free. That one broke free. That one broke free. That one broke free. Yes, 5 have broke free. Where are you? You were right, so I'm gonna have to take you off. You're gonna be a pain. Yes, you are. So, you broke free. Alright. So yes, you have to take the air filter off to get to this, but luckily 7 out of the 8 bolts I need to take off are broken free quite nicely. How the okay. Alright, so if you see down here, this, is that the choke? That's the choke. The choke goes through this, so we're going to have to take the choke off of the carburetor back there and slide it all the way out. Unfortunately, I don't have a good way to hold you guys right now at the moment, so we are going to just take this pin. Yeah, we're gonna need 2 hands. Gonna need 2 hands. There we go. And we are standing off into no place. So we got the pin out. Now this is one thing I like to do, is I like to set all of my stuff nice and neat. If I have a rag, I set the rag there too, and set everything on the rag. Alright, you're gonna be a little bit of a pain. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Give me a minute. Oh, alright, so I guess I'm gonna have to take the carburetor off. Alright, so the gas is off, gas is out. Are you attached to anything else? Yes, you are attached back there. Might be able to move that far enough out of the way now, once this just gets loosened. Set that out of the way. go. Yeah, I'm gonna be filthy by the end of this if you guys haven't figured that out yet. Now we can hope this last one. Thank you, Lord. Last one has broken free, so now all of these have broken free. Yeah, I'm gonna stop you a minute and get something to label all these with. Alrighty, we're back. That worked out good because my battery was dead as well. So now we have our choke parts, our carb parts, our air filter parts, and our exhaust manifold parts. So we will continue tearing stuff apart now. Just wondering if I should set up my tripod just to get you sort of like right here. Would be good. Hang on one second. Oh, yes. Everything. Always in the way. All the time. There we go. Now you can see and be out of the way at the same time. Kind of, sort of. Here. There we go. And you can hear the rumbling outside. I got the door open for some fresh air because it is just miserably muggy out right now. And we're having a nice thunderstorm, so I thought I'd have that open so we could all hear it. Watch that as it rolls in and rolls by. Alright, you still need. Let's get these off that we can. And I'm not doing too fancy. I'm just taking an old t-shirt rag and cleaning the nuts off a little bit. I'll do a more thorough cleaning. Probably run a tap through everything before I close everything out for the day. But we'll see. We'll see how busy I get and how frustrated I get and how non-cooperative this whole process is. Mostly I just don't want it to be an absolute filthy pigsty while I'm trying to get everything apart. That's one thing I don't polish my tools, but I try and make it so you don't get dirty when you go to use them next. That's the big thing. And being a creature of habit, I just made it a habit to clean my tools when I'm done with them. That's a nice one. One of these days I'll have this shop cleared out and then we can actually get some really good projects going. Alright, next up, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to pop this apart, which will give me that pin, which will free up the fuel section, the throttle on the carb, so then I can get the choke lever out when I pull this whole section out. I'm going to drop a link into the description below of a place where I've been watching a lot of videos from. They fix Farmalls all the time there. They have really good instruction manuals. They have a lot of good parts that you can buy. This is not going to come apart pretty, so I'm going to have to probably buy a new one. But they have really good instructions. We knew that was going to happen. Now fight me the whole way. Just like we like it. You fit? You're too big, you're too big. Nope, you're just the right size. Go! Not my best, prettiest handiwork, but it works. And we're going to take that pin, clear it there. Alright, so that all came apart relatively nicely. There. Now what you saw drop were these washers. Ooh, it's coming down quite nicely. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Here's 2 of them, which means 4 more, or 2 more, are on the ground someplace, or cut up someplace. So that's gonna be, there's one. Where we at? We're at 9 minutes, and I don't remember how long. There's the other one. There we go. So, I am going to clean this all up, and then I'll bring you back for the process of taking the carb apart.